Boy, you're going way out. I'm ready to serve you. If you can stay out past your pop's curfew.
You issued the challenge. Yeah, you threw it up. Step to the stage. Too late. I blew it up.
What up, World is Weary team? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. Today we're talking about one of the funniest, most iconic movies of the early 90s, House Party. A comedy that had music, dancing, and one of the wildest party scenes ever put on film. It wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural movement. House Party, one of the funniest movies ever. I fucking love this movie. I love it to this day. The sequels all sucked. Part 2 was alright. The new one sucked. But overall, from the beginning to the end, one of the funniest comedies ever made, in my opinion. I can't wait to talk about it. I hope you like the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. This is... Let's start with the cast. Christopher Kid Reed and Christopher Play Martin were already rap stars as Kid and Play, and this movie made them household names. Then you had Robin Harris as Kid's dad, bringing pure comedy gold.
I had to get this fan fixed. So hot in here last night, I swore I saw the devil sitting in the living room.
Martin Lawrence as Bilal, the DJ before he became Martin. Tisha Campbell as Sydney, who later became Martin's TV co-star, and John Witherspoon in a small role, dropping jokes that still hit today.
Come on over right now, goddammit. Don't you curse at me, don't curse at you. You cursing at me, goddammit, fuck you too. All right.
It was a time capsule of black comedy legends and rising stars all in one movie. So I don't know if they knew what they had when they was making this movie, but Martin became the Martin Lawrence.
Take that bitch to the curb and let me ride with my equipment. I'm the DJ, man.
Yeah, the Martin Lawrence Story was one of the biggest shows on TV. And Tisha Campbell was his fucking girlfriend. It was huge. He did Bad Boys and a bunch of different shit. You got John Witherspoon, who was in everything from Friday to fucking the Wayans Brothers, all those fucking comedy shows. Super funny. R.I.P. John Witherspoon. Robin Harris, who did Bebe's Kid. He was hilarious. He died young. He was a comedy legend. A.J. Johnson, who was in Baby Boy, of course, and been in a bunch of black movies. She was Tisha Campbell's friend in this movie. You got fucking Daryl Mitchell as Chill.
Yo, chill. Chill. Don't bump the table. I appreciate it. Yo, play something I can dance to and I won't.
The cast was amazing. Clifton Powell was even in this movie. He's been in everything. He was A.J. Johnson's brother. That iconic scene when they were getting ready to go to the party. So this movie had so many funny people. Joe Torre was even in this movie. This movie has so many fucking people in it. It was so funny. The cast was amazing. I don't know. Well, I can see why they got all these people, because they probably didn't pay them nothing. And they were just upcoming actors. So it was a fantastic cast. Great casting. They did a good job in selecting these people. And it was super funny. It made the movie amazing. The music was just as important as the comedy. The soundtrack was stacked. Full Force, Guy, LL Cool J, and of course Kid and Play themselves. This wasn't background music. The soundtrack drove the energy of the film, and the dance battles became as iconic as the punchlines. The music in this movie was fantastic. Right on point. It matched the dance movie, matched the energy of the movie. This was a time when soundtracks were a major part of a lot of movies that came out.
It's because of you. Now love you well. Eating welfare turkey out the can. I the perfect team. Now it's time to let off.
And they don't really do that anymore. But the soundtrack of this movie was unbelievable. It was fantastic. One of the best soundtracks actually to come out in the 90s, to tell you the truth. It was just high energy, and like I said, it went with the movie, from the dance scenes and everything. It was on point. And then the party. The setup was simple. Kid sneaks out against his dad's wishes to hit Play's house party, but once the music dropped, it becomes the wildest house party ever filmed. The dance battle, legendary. Kid and Play Foot Shuffle was one of the most replayed dance scenes in movie history. The chaos with the bullets, the cops, the parents, it captured everything hilarious about a party going out of control. The house party scene was the best part of the movie. although there was a lot of scenes that were good, this was definitely the best part. The dancing was unbelievable. The side characters were hilarious. They got some of the best side characters I've ever seen in a movie. Like the girl that was dancing with Martin and his breath was smelling bad. That shit was funny.
You make a motherfucker want to sing. Always and forever. Each moment with you.
The dude that tried to dance and he was drunk and he fell all over himself. That shit was hilarious. Then you got the parents yelling because the music is loud.
Hey, shut up all that damn noise. This ain't Soul Train. Where's Don Cornelius with his stiff neck?
Then you got full force trying to burn down a fucking house and knocking on the door and shit.
You smell something, man? You smell somebody. I smell pussy. Yo, man, forget this. Okay, well, I guess we would smell like pussy to a bunch of dicks. Shit.
All of that shit was hilarious. And of course, the iconic dance scene when Kid and Play went against what's her name? Went against Sydney and her friend. Iconic. It was so fucking good. Them going back and forth. Oh, and the fucking rap battle. The rap battle was amazing. Kid was planning for this the whole fucking movie, and they thought he was gonna get killed, and he came back and fucking destroyed him.
And when it's done and said and done, Play's gonna be the victorious one.
I know I have you staring a while, because the kid's much more than hair and a smile.
Boy, you're going way out. I'm ready to serve you. If you can stay out past your pop's curfew, look at him. Already it has been. Let Uncle Play say a rhyme that'll tuck your ass in.
You issued the challenge, yeah, you threw it up. Step to the stage, too late, I blew it up. The knowledge to build, just filled with excellence. You heard the rhymes, you've been petrol ever since. There's no missing the words that I laid out. You didn't play, you just got played out.
It was so good. Everything in this fucking scene was enjoyable. And to this day, it's still one of the best scenes in movie history, in a comedy, in my opinion. The comedy hit from all the angles. Robin Harris as the overprotective dad, dropping one-liners. Martin Lawrence fumbling as the wannabe DJ. John Witherspoon stealing the scene with his nosy neighbor routine. Even the bullies played by the group Full Force turned into comedy gold. It was cartoonish at times, but it worked. It shouldn't have worked, but it worked perfectly. Full Force was hilarious. I think this was their first movie role, and they played the role perfect as bullies. They were super believable, big ass dudes. It was so cartoonishly funny. It was ridiculous. The comedic timing for them was on point too. They was super funny, especially the little dude.
Wrinkling my school clothes. Ooh, you wrinkling my school clothes. Ooh. Yo, wait. What's the problem? What's wrong? Your mama can't afford no iron? I tell you what, tell her come on over to Stab, all right? I'll put her on the stroll. She can save up, get one.
Of course, fucking John Witherspoon was hilarious, even though he wasn't in the movie a lot. Every time he came on screen, he was super funny.
Hey, brother, you by yourself. What's wrong, brother? Maybe that big waterhead you got. Hey, shut up all this damn noise. Hey, baby. Yes, you have got some nice ones.
And Robin Harris with his fucking one-liners was dumb funny. R.I.P. again for him. He died way too soon.
Why don't you go home and watch the Late Show, Pops? Why don't you just go home? Little test tube, baby. What's your name? Clinton. Clinton what? Clinton, X. Clinton X, huh? Yeah, Clinton X. I'm a Muslim. We'll go home and bring me back 2 bean pies and a pork chop sandwich. Little truck off heathen.
But he was so funny in this fucking movie, it's ridiculous. And he wasn't even in the movie a lot. But every time he came on screen, he had some funny lines. Of course, one of the funniest parts, looking back, most of these high school kids were full-grown adults. Kid was in his mid-20s, Play was pushing 30, and the bullies from Full Force looked like they should have been teachers, not students. But the movie leaned into it, and the energy made you forget the math. They look like grown-ass men in high school, especially the big one, what is his name, Stab? That motherfucker was huge. He looked like a fucking 45-year-old grown man. But it was funny because they, like I said, they played into it, and you forget they were they were supposed to be in high school because it didn't even feature. There was several high school scenes where they were in school, but there wasn't really a lot of scenes where they were in school. Most of the time they were out of the school, they were on the street or in the house or whatever. So they didn't really show much of them in school. So you kind of forget about it going through the movie that they were supposed to be high schoolers. But they were noticeably grown-ass men. Kid and Play pulled it off as being little teenagers or whatever. But you could tell they were a little older. But Full Force, definitely, they could not play that off. They were grown. But it was funny. It made it funny. House Party was such a big hit, it spawned multiple sequels. House Party 2 in 1991 leans into college life. House Party 3 brought even more stars like Bernie Mac and Chris Tucker. By the later sequels, the magic started to fade, but the movie was untouchable. It even inspired a 2023 reboot, though nothing could capture the original's charm. So House Party 3 had Queen Latifah in it, Iman the model. It had Helen Martin, who was in 227. Ralph Tresvant was even in this movie. Tony. So they tried to ramp it up a little bit with more stars, but it didn't hit. I didn't like it. It had its funny moments, but overall it wasn't a good movie. And then House Party 3, they tried to add a bigger cast, another bigger cast. They had, like I said, they added Bernie Mac, Chris Tucker. Gilbert Godfrey was in this movie. Eddie Griffin was in it. Marcus Houston, TLC was in it. They just try to really bring more stars, but this movie sucked more than part 2. I did not enjoy it at all. I was not happy with the movie at all. And then they had a part 4, which I didn't even watch. And then the newer one that they came out a couple of years ago was terrible. They had so many stars in it. Even Kid and Play was in it too, but they didn't even have any. They had like 3 lines apiece at the end of the movie. That movie was fucking terrible. I did not enjoy it at all. I didn't think it was funny. They tried to copy the first one too much. It just wasn't good. Juvenile was even in that fucking movie. And so the original would never be outdone. It was a one of one. All these sequels just made the franchise even worse. It was all money grabs, especially the one that came out a couple of years ago, produced by LeBron James. It was terrible. So I will always and forever say the first House Party was the only House Party, and it will always be my number one House Party to me, because the other ones just were a waste of time and money. You would think part 2 would have made some money and been a hit because how special part 1 was, but it wasn't. Each oncoming sequel just made the franchise even worse. When it dropped in 1990, House Party wasn't just another comedy. It showed black youth culture with music, fashion, and humor that Hollywood usually ignored. It was a celebration of hip-hop on screen. It made Kid and Play household names, and it opened the door for more black-led comedies in the 90s. Even now, the dance battle and soundtrack are insanely recognizable. House Party wasn't just a movie, it was the definition of 90s cool. This movie was iconic, like I said. A lot of movies tried to copy it and could never come close. There's been a lot of dancing movies. I think they got that from the House Party too. Those movies weren't good to me. A lot of people like them, just not my thing. Like I said, nothing will ever compare to House Party. It was just a comedy that was a one of one. It was super funny, super original. The cast was amazing. So many comedy legends. It was just a one-on-one in my opinion, and it will forever be one of my favorite comedies of all time. So here's the question. What's your favorite memory from House Party? The dance battle, the comedy legends, or the soundtrack that had the whole party jumping? Drop in the comments. That's gonna do it for the video. Thanks for watching. You've been on anybody else's channel and you decided to watch mine, so I truly appreciate it. There's only 24 hours in a day, and you gave me a couple minutes, so thank you. Hope I didn't waste your time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Truly appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good one. I'll get y'all guys on the next one. This has been